A country in moral and social crisis, and there are calls for emergency interventions. These must focus on poverty, inequality, economic transformation, fighting crime and corruption, amongst others.
We also express our disappointment at the slow pace of bringing to book those who were fingered by the report of the Judicial Commission of Inquiry into allegations of state capture, otherwise known as the Zondo Commission. We call on the government to expedite without further delay the delivery on the specific findings and recommendations of the Commission, and that applies both to the executive and to Parliament.
The planned national conference will bring together civil society organizations.
This conference that we're talking about next month will focus on three things, amongst the many things that are possible. The first one is about the capable state. That's the first day is going to focus on that. What do we believe is necessary to bring that to bear? And maybe once we have got all our recommendations, we can go to the powers that be and say, this is what we think is possible.
While the aim of the conference is not to shout down government, it will, however, hold government leadership accountable.
If there is a national crisis, and the crisis is so great that all the senior religious leadership convene at Robben Island with all of its symbolism, that has got to tell you something about the state of the country, and surely the government bears primary responsibility for that. What the Bishop is pointing out is that we're not begging the government to make the changes. We're going to lead from the people.
The government hasn't lived up to expectations, and everyone accepts that. Even if they are honest, they will accept it. I think so, if they are honest about it. But we are not in a dictatorship. We as a religious leaders don't impose the government. The government is done by the voters, and therefore the importance of the vote, to be voting with conscience. But what we do feel is to hold the government accountable.
TIFSA says it will undertake a voter education drive ahead of next year's general elections. Ulelani Philip, SABC News, Cape Town.